In the vast cosmos of Marvel storytelling, few confrontations stir the imagination like this one. Luke Cage versus the Sentry. One is a man of unbreakable skin and unshakable resolve. The other is a cosmic being, burning with the power of a million exploding suns. Their battle is more than a clash of fists. It's a conflict of ideals. One forged in the fires of redemption, the other fractured by godlike responsibility. On one side stands Luke Cage, the street-level hero who once walked Harlem's alleys and now soars among the stars. He is no longer just a power man, he's the celestial heart. As guardian, reborn as a god among titans. On the other side is Robert Reynolds, better known as the Sentry, a man capable of bending reality, wielding near omnipotence, yet shackled by his own internal darkness, the void. This isn't just about who hits harder or flies faster. It is about legacy, transformation, purpose, and the ultimate question: can unbreakable skin stand against unlimited power? Or is raw might always destined to eclipse grit and growth? It is time to explore the depths of both characters and decide not just who would win, but why that victory matters. The origin stories that shaped them. Luke Cage. His journey begins not in the stars, but in a prison cell. Born Carl Lucas, he was falsely convicted and subjected to illegal experimentation. That painful moment turned him into something more. A man whose skin could not be broken and whose fists could knock down walls. Emerging from prison, Luke took a stand, becoming Harlem's protector. Not because he wanted glory, but because someone had to. With every punch thrown, he fought for justice, redemption, and community. Over time, he grew into one of the most dependable street-level heroes in Marvel. But in Power Man, Timeless, a newer version of Luke emerged from a crumbling timeline, infused with the powers of the Sentry, the Hulk, and the Iron Fist. He carried the weight of a collapsing universe, battled godlike beings, and eventually plunged into the celestial heart, the soul of the solar system itself. There, Luke was reborn as something unimaginable. Now, he just protect Harlem, he protects the entire solar system. Meanwhile, Robert Reynolds' tale is stranger still. A forgotten hero rediscovered by the Marvel Universe, his origin lies in the Golden Sentry Serum, an attempt to replicate the super soldier process that created Captain America. But this serum unlocked more than strength. It gave Robert near infinite power. Flight, energy projection, regeneration, telepathy, and control over matter at a molecular level. The price? A constant internal war with the void, a dark, destructive force that is as much a part of him as his heroism. The Sentry was created to be Marvel, answer to Superman, but with one key difference: his mind. While he can tear through dimensions, he is never free from himself. He can save the world one moment and nearly destroy it the next. His story is one of duality, of unmatched power wrestling with unbearable responsibility. Every heroic act risks a monstrous collapse, and every peaceful moment is a ticking clock toward catastrophe. Power levels, street hero turned god versus cosmic paradox. At their core, both Luke Cage and the Sentry represent extremes of body and of potential. But how do their powers truly compare? Luke Cage, even before his cosmic upgrade, was no lightweight. With unbreakable skin and superhuman strength, he could take on waves of enemies, shrug off explosions, and go head-to-head with enhanced beings like Jessica Jones and Iron Fist. But now, he on a level reserved for the gods. As the new host of the Celestial Heart, Luke commands cosmic energy, solar fire, and chi fused into a celestial dragon. He is no longer bound by Earth's limitations. He has defeated beings like Aeon, a galactic-level threat, and now moves through space as a protector of the Sol system. He is energy, matter, light, and will wrapped in unshakable purpose. His strength now combines the raw, physical power of Hulk, the chi control of Iron Fist, and the solar burst energy of the Sentry. His unbreakable skin is just the beginning. His new form radiates an inner fire, not of rage, but of pure resolve. He just endure, he enlightens. Then there's the Sentry. His powers include flight faster than light, strength rivaling the Hulk, regeneration beyond comprehension, energy manipulation, and psionic force. He has resurrected from nothing, stood against cosmic threats, and even stalemated World War Hulk. The catch? The void, this dark half of his psyche, not only shares all his powers, but adds fear, chaos, and destruction. It is his strength and his curse. In pure stats, Sentry may edge out Luke Cage in range and versatility, but where Luke is whole, balanced, and focused, the Sentry is unstable, a being in conflict with himself. That makes his power unpredictable. And in combat, unpredictability can either win wars or end civilization. He is both Marvel, his greatest hope and its greatest threat, often at the same time. The battle of purpose and control. Now, let us imagine the showdown. The sun burns brightly in the background as Luke Cage, now radiant with solar energy and surrounded by a luminous dragon, faces off against a glowing Robert Reynolds flickering with power and shadow. Words aren't exchanged. They understand what this moment means. Luke strikes first, a fist carrying the weight of planets. Sentry counters, unleashing an energy burst that bends the light around them. Their clash sends shockwaves through space, distorting moons and splitting asteroid belts. Luke absorbs the energy through the Che-Dragon, converting it into a glowing pulse of retaliatory fire. They are not just trading blows, they were testing each other's will. Sentry, faster and more dynamic, tries to destabilize Luke's energy field. But Luke's chi keeps him grounded, steady. Each of his attacks channels not just strength, but harmony. Sentry begins to lose control. The void stirs. Dark tendrils stretch out, twisting the battlefield. Robert's golden light flickers. He screams, not from pain, but from fear. Fear of becoming the void again. Luke does hesitate. He channels the dragon fully, wrapping his essence in pure solar chi. He does attack the sentry, he stabilizes him. In a final move, Luke steps through the chaos, not with a punch, but with understanding. He reaches out, chi pulsing through his hand. The dragon wraps around the void, binding it not in chains, but in clarity. For the first time, Sentry stands still, free, silent, at peace. This battle was never just about domination. It was about salvation. Not just of a world, but of a soul. Final verdict, who truly wins and why it matters. So, who wins this battle of giants? If we are talking raw power, the Sentry holds the upper hand. His abilities are limitless. His feats, reality-bending, cosmic-defying, are legendary. But power alone does win battles. Control does. And Luke Cage has it in abundance. He began as a man. He earned his strength. He grew into it, evolved with it, and used it to protect, not dominate. His godhood did. Come from an accident, it came from sacrifice, purpose, and clarity. He embodies progress, not chaos. Sentry, though immensely powerful, remains fractured. His greatest enemy is himself. And while that makes him terrifying, it also makes him vulnerable. Luke, now the god of the solar system, stands not as a force of chaos, but of protection, balance, and peace. In the end, Luke Cage does just win the fight. He transforms it. He shows that true strength isn't about breaking enemies. It is about saving them, even when they can save themselves. And that is the answer to our question. Can unbreakable skin beat unlimited power? Yes. When that skin is worn by a soul who knows exactly what it is fighting for. Luke Cage wins, not because he is stronger, but because he is unshakably clear in who he is. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.